Well, it is the biggest assault yet against the Islamic State in Syria and Iraq. The bombing campaign by coalition forces is now hitting the terror organization where it hurts the most, its economic lifeline. India today has access now to 9 brand new video images, video clips that have been released by the Pentagon and the US coalition attacking those ISIS positions. These are dramatic videos that provide a first-hand perspective of the front line on the war against the ISIS. On the 16th of January, this video exploded upon the world. What you're looking at is a massive cash depot of the Islamic State in Mosul, Iraq. Being blown to pieces by a pair of airdrop 2,000-pound bombs. Those white things you see fluttering are millions in currency notes, wiped out of the ISIS account in one devastating blow. Look closely, that's cash, millions of dollars worth, literally going up in flames. Cash stored to fund ISIS recruitment, trade and terror operations. The strike earlier this month coming as a big bang milestone in a relentless military campaign against the world's most ruthless terror organization. January is proving to be a bruising month for the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria, with airstrikes by the US-led coalition managing to wipe out more than 6,400 Islamic State fighters in just the past 3 months, with the effects of the non-stop bombardment showing on the globally feared organization. India today now has access to brand new video footage from the aerial war on ISIS, newly declassified by the US-led coalition. 9 videos painting a devastating picture of the actual fight. "2016 began with this devastating aerial strike on a crucial ISIS bridge near Abu Kamal in Syria. The destruction of this bridge has destroyed the Islamic State's ability to use this route for oil smuggling and the movement of equipment and fighters within Syria and between Syria and Iraq. Four days later, on the 5th of January, US aircraft rained hell on a building in Ramadi in Iraq, a building housing several trained ISIS fighters. On New Year's Eve, a United States F/A-18 Super Hornet fighter aircraft tracked this ISIS assembly area before launching a precision bombing strike. Look closely. It levels it completely and ensures that the ISIS cannot even think of using it as a staging area for terror operations. One of the keys to containing the ISIS has been ensuring its access to illegal oil revenue is severely and urgently degraded. This video from the end of last month shows the main oil pump station near Deir az-Zawr in Syria being decimated with 2 laser-guided bombs deployed from a US Navy jet. Oil stations like this one have been destroyed across Syria and Iraq, but there are many more still in operation. One of the major challenges to containing the Islamic State is the devastating swiftness with which the ISIS recruits and trains warriors. This aerial bombing of a major training center of the ISIS in the Idlib province of Syria earlier in January is being hailed as a major achievement in the ongoing aerial campaign. As Iraqi ground forces moved in on Mosul in Iraq in December, the US air campaign first scouted and then struck down this ISIS fighting position. The destruction of this target in Iraq is said to further limit the group's ability to project terror and conduct operations in one of the strongest held areas in war-torn Iraq. As the ISIS continues to make grave use of improvised explosive devices for use not just in Iraq and Syria but also beyond, this dramatic surgical strike on an IED factory in Iraq on the 29th of December is being seen as crucial to incrementally destroying ISIS bomb-making infrastructure and the people it hires to make those bombs at an industrial scale. If you're wondering whether these aerial strikes are making a dent at all, consider the figures declassified by the US military this month. 6,400 ISIS terrorists are estimated to have been killed in just the last 3 months, averaging about 500 per week in US airstrikes. But there's still about 5 times that number still operating in Iraq and Syria. The numbers are still overwhelming. But take a look at this video of a suspected ISIS holding area with terrorists and equipment blown to pieces from the air on the 3rd of January. The most recent video of all from the 18th of January of vehicle bombs being prepared in Iraq by the ISIS, being meticulously scouted, tracked, locked and bombed into oblivion from the air. Nine mind-numbing video clips capturing the shattering military strength being unleashed from the air on one of the world's most dogged, ruthless and dangerous terror organizations. Bureau Report, India Today.